Guys, how we can start reading our signals. So start things off. Here's a trading view, or I'm sorry, Thinkorswim. Here's Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim. First things first, our call ZM is the ticker. We always give the ticker. We give if it's a call or put. Calls, you want the stock to go up. Puts, you want it to come down. We give the strike price, where we want the stock to go to or get near. So that's that strike price. Expiration date, the expiration of the date that the contracts expire, and the average is the price we paid for the contract. So knowing all that stuff on Thinkorswim, go to your watch list, look up ZM because that's the ticker that we were trading. ZM. Then go to the options tab, and then strike. In the middle where strike is, we then look for that 150 strike. Find the strike right here. On the left you have calls, on the right you have puts. So since we said calls, we then would go to here in this column, the 150 column. You can either hit 10 cents or 5 cents. As long as you hit one, always make sure it's on buy and not sell. Always make sure it's on buy and not sell. So that's that. Quantity is how many how many contracts you want. The limit, always make sure it's on a limit order, and since it's limit, we want to then enter 390 because that's the price we got in for. 390 in the options world is really $390. You would hit review and then send order. I'm not going to do that because the market's closed, but that's what we would do. And then to follow your position, all you would do is hit positions, and when we say take profit, you would go to positions, hit the position you're in, and hit close position. Again, how did we find that out? We had ZM as our ticker. Here's ZM. We had that 150 strike. Here's the strike price in the middle. You find 150. Since we said calls is 150. You could get 150 call or 150 put, but since calls is to the left, you would go to the left and either hit 10 cents or 5 cents. These are now trading way less than what they were trading, as you guys can see, but now they're trading at 5 cents. They were a couple of days ago trading at 390. But anyhow, you would enter 3.90, review order, and again, we want to buy. Always make sure it's on buy to open, and then when you sell, sell to close. So always buy to open, and then when you do sell to close. You're selling out your calls or you're selling out your puts. And again, we give the price target where we think the stock can go. So just because we think the stock can go to 148 and it doesn't hit 150, we can still profit. How? Because we got in before it made it at move. And again, we got in at 390. And then when you go to sell, make sure you sell for 430, and then make sure you're taking profit. How do you know you're taking profit? Because the contract is now worth above 390, and since you paid 390 to get in, and we're selling at 430, that's a $40 gain. So again, that was the call section. Now we'll go over this put section. So same thing, we'll go to the watch list. We'll look up ZM because again, this is another one just for puts. So we'll look up ZM, go to the option chain, options. We said, again, this is how you find all your expiration dates. We said, if you simply just click it, you'll drop down and you'll see all the expiration dates. So we said ZM, here's ZM. We said puts, we gave the 140 strike, and we gave the 128 expiration. So January 28th, here's that expiration. We said the 140 strike, so we gotta look for the 140. Okay, I found the 140, and again, the 140 can be a call, and this is the calls to the left, or it can be a put, and this is to the right. So we said, let's see, ZM puts, 140 strike, 128 expiration, we got in at 360. So again, 140 strike, you can either try to get in at the bid or the ask, doesn't matter what one you do. If you do if you do ask, it's already set to buy. If you do bid, you have to set it to buy. Doesn't matter though, doesn't matter. And then quantities, how many you want to buy. The limit, this is how much we were paying. So at the time we paid $360 to enter the trade. So you would type in 3.60 again, as long as it's buy and as long as it's a limit order and as long as it's a Zoom January 28th 140. P means call if it was P means put. If it's a 140C, it would mean 140 call. So this is the correct contract. You would review and send your order, and as long as you get filled, again, we give the price target and stop loss. So if Zoom stock price starts going above 148.55, the actual stock price, then we would look to cut our loss. We would simply go to our positions, hit that Zoom trade that we're in, and then exit if the stock price is rising, because puts we want to go down. And then again, if Zoom hits 140 stock price, if the stock price hits 140.10, that's where we're looking to sell our contract. We got out a little early. We got out at $395, giving us a $35 per contract trade. And yeah, so I hope this helped you guys understand how to enter and exit. Calls are always to the left. Puts are always to the right. Strike is always in the middle. You have a 39 strike call and a 39 strike put. You have a 40 strike. All these strikes, you always have a call and a put. So just make sure you're entering accordingly, and make sure you are entering and paying attention to detail. When we say Zoom puts are always to the right. If we say Zoom calls are always to the left. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Any questions, then let me know.